After what had happened at 205, it seemed like you were pretty insistent on getting on this card. You wanted to turn around as quick as possible. Was that how it was from your end, or what was the perspective on it?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I wanted to make a quick return. I knew I was prepared for the fight. Obviously, I didn't make the weight, but I was prepared to fight. And all I did was maintain these last few weeks. And when I knew that Tim Kennedy needed an opponent, I jumped on the opportunity and had my management team reach out to the UFC, and we worked it out from there, man. I wanted to get back in the good graces with the UFC, and hopefully, jump in and do them a favor. I knew Tim Kennedy needed an opponent, and so I wanted to jump in there and be that guy.
Looking back on it, do you feel that it was an error or something that's now unavoidable, that, say, we've learned from this mistake, something like this won't happen again in my career?
Well, I hate to say it, no, because it's happened 3 times already. I've missed weight 3 times already in my career. But it's just a matter of me changing my lifestyle outside of camp. And I think that's what I need to focus on is changing my lifestyle outside of camp. During camp, I eat good. I have to eat good. I was over 45 pounds over my weight limit outside of camp. So in those 8 weeks that I was in camp, I lost 35 of them. So I didn't have enough time to lose the other few pounds. Obviously, I didn't make the weight in New York. So, I'm just trying to learn from it and focus on the positive.
Do you get if we're looking at the positive, do you get the feeling that this could actually be a bigger fight for your career than maybe the one that you missed out on at 205?
No, I don't really get that sensation. Cowboy would have been a bigger fight in Madison Square Garden in New York. That for me would have been the pinnacle of my career at the moment. But I feel like for this fight, it's just me trying to redeem myself, me trying to feel better about myself. So that's what it is.
Does that mean, depending on or let's say best case scenario, you get an absolutely perfect performance at the weekend, are you ruling out staying at 185 entirely? Do you feel that 170 is your home, or would a good performance at the weekend kind of open yourself to thinking I could spend a couple more fights here?
Well, if like you said, if everything goes according to plan, I have a flawless performance. If they give me a top opponent at middleweight, I wouldn't mind staying at middleweight. But if not, then I don't rule out going back down either.